Coach Arians, thank you very much for the time. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Greeny. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks. And there's so many places I'd like to go with you. Let's jump to as many as we can. Let's start with the newsy piece of this. Your receiver, Mike Evans, got hurt in the game on Sunday. It's a hyperextended knee, and we're all waiting to see. What can you tell us about the possibility he plays this weekend?
Yeah, there's a possibility. It's going to be a day-to-day thing. We hope to get him out on the practice field Thursday to see what he can do before we take off to the game.
And so with that thought in mind, what role have you seen Antonio Brown take for this team? There was so much attention, of course, for all the obvious reasons placed to your signing him when you did. And now there he was coming up with by far his biggest game after Evans got hurt on Sunday. How does he fit into that, Antonio, with Mike Evans being hurt?
Yeah, he'd be our number two guy. You know, Chris Godwin and Antonio, we're very, very blessed to have those two guys to starting for us. If Mike couldn't go, they're both Pro Bowl caliber players. And, you know, that was really the reason we went out and got Antonio was Chris was hurt at the time. Mike was playing on a bad leg, and, you know, you can't have enough depth, that's for sure.
Yeah, but he's more than depth, obviously, right? I mean, Antonio Brown at his best is a better player than that. How would you describe you've been coaching offense a long time. What is he on your team right now?
Yeah, he's a three that's playing like a one. You know, he normally plays in our three wide receiver sets. Now he'll also start if Mike can't go, and he's got his stride. I mean, he's playing. I think he's back in football shape and playing at a high level right now.
Bruce Arians, head coach of the Buccaneers, with me on ESPN Radio. I said at the beginning of the show that there was no team that was more interesting this entire season than yours. And the obvious reason for that is Tom Brady, the legend who's been there. And I feel like we've taken his temperature and your team's temperature not even every week, almost every quarter. How would you describe where you are right now at the end of the season going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we're in a great place. I think after the bye week, you know, we did a bunch of research and we've been hitting our stride. People want to say we haven't played anybody, but the Atlanta Falcons are a heck of a football team, I think. You know, he's playing really good right now, and the guys around him, our offensive line, is giving him time, and you know, so this will be a big game for us, especially with that defensive front of Washington.
When you did that research at that bye week, because it came so late in the season, you'd already played 12 games. What did you find? What did you see when you looked at what your team had been?
Well, I think our quick passing game was solid. Our running game was 50-50. So we had to deliberately cut down the number of runs and do what we do best, and then to play action off of those runs. But I think biggest thing is get into attack mode. You know, not field player teams out. Get into the attack mode right off the bat, and it's paid off for us.
But you have a fascinating game this weekend because you have Tom Brady, who was drafted into the National Football League 1 year after Chase Young was born. And here comes this dynamic young star, Chase Young, running off the field the other day saying he wants Tom Brady. What was your reaction to that?
I think the offensive line enjoyed it. You know, he's a great player, and you know, he's got a lot of enthusiasm, and why wouldn't he? I mean, we didn't take anything by it, so it's he's a heck of a young player, and hopefully our guys can protect him.
Well, you know, I asked your guy, Jeff Saturday, was with me on TV this morning. I know you coached him for years. And he said, I promise you, Greeny, the minute that they heard that, Tom Brady's sending that to all the offensive linemen, that is going to be a thing to get guys going. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he sent it to him, but it was obviously a talk in the locker room this morning.
Yeah, and so give me a sense of what this week is like here, Coach. I have such a limited time, and I apologize, but what is this week like for you as you get set for this game, a playoff game at Washington? You're playing at a 7-9 team. Give us a quick sense of what this week is like.
Yeah, it's you know, it's coming off a short week for us, so we'll have a walkthrough today and get our normal practices Wednesday, Thursday, fly up there. But we're not playing a 7-9 team. We're playing a 4-1 team. Mm-hmm. When Alex Smith plays, they're a 4-1 team, and their turnover differential is a +3. So we're not playing Dwayne Haskins. We're playing Alex Smith.
Oh, Bruce Arians is with me. And again, I should mention that you're with us today on behalf of the Arians Family Foundation and the work that it does. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I mean, it's for at youth risk, and we've partnered with Rivals.com. You can play and make predictions during the game, donate to the foundation, win exclusive prizes. And it's a lot of fun. It's at arians.rivalsmedia.com. And Greeny, you should jump on there and be a celebrity leaderboard this week.
Well, if you need something, you let me know. Seriously, we'll put you on hold here, and someone will talk to you. I will be more than happy to help out if I can. Coach, thank you for the time. I'm sorry it was limited here, but best of luck this weekend. We'll be watching.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.